Live, local, late breaking. You're watching 13 News on Fox 11.
All right, it is a Monday. That means we are talking tech. Joining us in the studio is our tech expert, Andy Taylor. Andy, thanks for being here.
Good to see you.
Bringing some fun today, some retro fun.
Yeah, you know,
twist.
It doesn't have to be all work.
Yeah.
You can have some play as well. And there's some great ways to do it and to be kind of retro in your gaming. I mean, let's face it, some of the games that are out now are just amazing. The graphics, they're so lifelike. And when you throw virtual reality into the mix, it's something else. But we kind of yearn back for the days of Pac-Man.
A joystick and a button.
Exactly, and that's what you get with ATGames. Now, the folks at 1UP have the big consoles. You may see those in the stores. Those are great. We've actually brought one in here before, and it was fantastic. But if you want to have the gaming experience on your desktop, this is a way to make that happen. ATGames Legends Gamer Pro Console. Now, what this is you see all the buttons. You've got the joysticks on here. You even have a track wheel. If you remember Missile Command, the track wheel was your best friend. But what's also really nice about this is it all is controlled by the core. Now this is the core device, and this connects to the internet, Bluetooth. It can also add your own games. So if you have what's called MAMEs or ROMs, you can add those to it. So you can bring your own games to this, but you can also go multiplayer with this. And it comes with 150 games ready to go that you can play. You hook up and just have some fun with it.
And it's 150 the old stuff.
The old
stuff
style
you know.
games. Yeah, so don't be thinking you're Red Dead Redemption 2 or anything like that. But you're talking about the games that were a lot of fun that we remember that give that bit of nostalgia. Now this would be a little hard to put in your pocket and carry, but I will tell you what's nice if you like pinball. You might notice, I'll show you here, the sides have the buttons.
So you can use it as a pinball.
You can use it as a pinball machine, and it connects via the HDMI port to your television.
Which is nice, because I have something like this, but it's older and it uses the 3-component cables. Which TVs are not really.
This will be a little better.
That's a little better.
Might be a little better. They've just introduced a smaller mini version, which sells for about $80. This one goes for about $250. But again, it really makes it a lot of fun if you're having a party. Everybody can play the games and have a good time.
And then if you're stuck in an office somewhere and you're like, I'm sitting here for an hour and I got to find something to do, you've got basically this in small form.
Absolutely. And this was just released. This is from My Gamer. And what this is an Atari 50th Anniversary Edition handheld video gaming system. Over 100 games right in the machine right away. And you know, it's that 8-bit game, so again, you don't want to expect the greatest graphics in the world, but it's a lot of fun. And if you're like us, maybe we played some of these games in the arcades, you're going to have a lot of fun. You've got the wheel, you've got all the buttons, and again, just to have a good time. This sells for right around 35 bucks.
At $35.
And it's powered by 4 AA batteries, but you can also power it USB-C, so you don't have to worry about the batteries. Just have some fun if you need to relax. Our smartphones, those are great, but again, this is a nice way to not tie up your smartphone and have some fun.
Yeah, and it's tactile. You like having the buttons to push.
To be able to,
nice
control it. You can even play PONG on this one. It comes with a lot of the Atari games, which makes it a lot of fun too.
I'm just curious if, like, down the line, you know, we've got all this kind of old Atari kind of stuff. I'm wondering if, like, Nintendo 64, if ever you're going to get something like that, but I feel like then you get tied up into licensing issues and stuff. And
that's the biggest problem they have. Sega Dreamcast, we'd like to see that.
Yeah.
Genesis, I mean, all of these. But again, right away, here you can play with these.
Hopefully these can pave the way for that down the road.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, there's a website too, GOG.com. It's Galaxy of Games. They have some of those old games you can play on your PC, and they're relatively inexpensive.
Not bad. Well, Andy, thank you so much for being in here. Appreciate it. Where can people find you again?
At TechtalkRadio.com. You can send us questions. We'll answer your questions, or if you have a product you'd like us to show, we'll do that too.
All right, Andy, thank you very much.